Hello everybody, it's LoneSimmer and today we are building an eco house, which is very exciting. This is actually the second time I've built an eco style house, but the first time I just did it for pleasure. It was not this big and not this complicated, as you'll see in a minute. But yeah, I'm in a really good mood. I had an exam today, which was like an hour and 45 minutes, although they gave us like 3 minutes extra, which stressed out the invigilators, which is really funny. But yeah, so I've had an exam, I've had a really nice lunch, so I'm like all pumped, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna film this video that I've been meaning to film for ages. So I built this so long ago, so I can't. Oh yeah, no, I do remember what happens because I have good memory. But anyway, so this house, I saw a picture for it online. I googled eco house and this came up, and I was like, I don't really know how it's an eco house, but it's an eco house now. But I made it so basically the first time I built it, I just built straight, just like a square, and that was fine. But because I've wrapped this one around, the roofing was all weird and it just didn't look great. I am happy with how it came out actually, but as for everything else, no jokes, I was actually really happy with how this came out. Apart from the roofing, I wasn't. The roofing was really annoying me, and it just got to a point where I was like, I can't do it anymore, so I kind of just gave up on the roof. You may be wondering, LoneSimmer, how is this an eco house? Well, kids, let me tell you how this is an eco house. I set myself the challenge. It's got no electronics. The only electronics it's got in are the appliances, so the fridge and the stove, and that's it. And no electronics also means no lights, so I've just got loads of candles everywhere instead, which I think looks kind of cool. I built it on this lot, but it could definitely go on a smaller lot, so I built it on half of the lot, and then the other house I turned into like a wooded area where you could totally grow a massive orchard if you wanted. I also put a bonfire there, but here, as you can see, I'm trying to mess around with the roof. And it wasn't going so well. And then here, just, chilling. There's a lot I like about this house. I think it's quite easy to play in. It's not got any rooms. It's just all one space. So I feel that in one sense that's quite a cool way to work. But at the same time, it could be quite difficult because it's quite difficult to keep the Sims fun, because at the end of the day the Sims get the most fun from doing what's it called, like computery kind of stuff, so like playing video games or watching TV over things like books and chess and meditation. So I felt like it'd be a challenge to live in this house. But it's achievable. And it wasn't very cheap either. But yeah, just kind of. So now I've got the main structure. I'm going around like painting on the walls. And so I built it in I built it in Winterberg. I built it last time in Willow Creek. But you'll see why in a minute. Why I decided to build it in a heavily forested area, apart from that it blended in a bit better. But yeah, I'm definitely glad it got put here instead. And then this fence matched the wood really nicely, so I used that, and then I decided to just make them like a little courtyard garden. Nothing too fancy, just a bit of, so it's gonna just have some like basic things in that can aid your Sims fun, because obviously trying to have as much things for fun, and I wanted to make it quite like yoga-y kind of as well, so it's got yoga mats and all of that, and it's not got a shower in it and things like that. I put 3 bins out because you can imagine that they do recycling, like one's for glass, one's for normal waste, and one's for paper. Yeah, I recycle. No, well, I do, but I don't do the recycling in my house. I don't take the bins out. It is my fortunate job. I think I just get too frustrated because we have like 2. I mean, I don't actually know whether they get collected on separate days, but oh well. And there you go, I missed it. But I put those get to work windows on the outside, so the mirror was on the outside, so it looks really cool on the outside. But yeah, here I'm just putting in all of the items that I wanted to go in, so just to like mark rooms. Doing a layout in a house that's not going to have any rooms is very difficult, which I found out. But I got there in the end. Surprisingly, even though it's got loads of windows, this is a really warm house. Like, I would love to live in this house because it's very warm, it's very tranquil. But there are loads of things to do. Like, your Sims could do loads. It's just whether they get satisfaction out of it. And if you need a computer for work or stuff, you can always go to the library or something. You can see that as being like a more sustainable way. But yeah, they've got like an exposed bath. The only thing is, I'm not sure how the bath will work because it's all in one room. I don't know how it would work with them getting embarrassed. I think you may be okay because of the half walls. I'm not entirely sure. I never actually play tested it. I only play tested it with like 1 sim. So then here I am. You can get like 4 sims here, which I think is pretty good because it's not a very big house. But yeah, they've just got like a neutral bedroom, which I just meant nice and neutral, but you could totally add some funky colours in. But I wanted to make these people who live here slightly more reserved, slightly more, conscious, if that's what you want to call it. And then I realised that you need only 2 counters, one for a sink, one for like a preparation area, and then if I was to have like an island, you wouldn't even need that 1 empty counter. But I didn't want an island, I wanted a table because really family time, and then rotate that because I do love myself a good diagonal table. But the living room in this place, I think, is my favourite part of the house. Definitely. It's so cozy and it's so cute, and if this was my house, I would be very happy with how it looks. But yeah, going through and getting out just some of the things that I might want to include outside. I'm just trying to think what else. You could have probably put in some gym equipment somewhere. There's an easel there, so there is like skill building. You can make some money. There's also a guitar if you're feeling like you want to strum some chords, if you know what I'm saying. No, don't ever say that again. LoneSimmer. Anyway, so I have kind of furnished everywhere at this current moment in time, apart from the bathroom. I'm just going through and adding in the furniture for the bathroom, and then I can go through and do all of my decorations, which one of my favourite parts of the house that's not the lighting, because I feel like the lighting, I mean, I didn't take any pictures at night, which was kind of stupid because this place looks awesome at night. I only have like 1 screenshot, and that was because we had the bonfire. You can kind of see it here, but it was really warm, and because it's only lit by candles, I was trying to have like as many sources of light as possible, and then I got 2 lamps there. And to be perfectly honest, it's a light enough house with just the windows anyway. I just thought, in the night time, no, your Sims just sat in the dark. It's a little bit weird. But yeah, going through and doing all my decorations. But I did the decorations by like area, but I didn't do the I didn't do it like as it went along. If that makes sense. Yeah, you could probably say this is I've here furnished it to be like a teens room because they've got multicolored curtains and posters and things like that. Also, I was in another build on a slightly different note, and I could not find those wall stickers. So I had to go back and watch this video and see where they were. But yeah, putting in lots of greenery because I thought logically these people live in an eco house. They need to have like greenery everywhere. But I never actually put that much greenery in the end. I think there's like the amount of greenery that there would be in a normal house, but this is a tiny house. I totally could have put more in. And then I wanted to put a picture on here, but that that city living one that I use all the time just wasn't working, and that blue one looked really nice because it kind of matched the wood and the back, and same with that city living picture actually. That complemented the wood really nicely. Yeah, just trying to find some clutter objects to throw around the place because although this is like an eco house, I still wanted it to look lived in. Yeah. Oh, and that is really cool. Instead of having a rug, I went for that like mural thing, which I think looked awesome. And then here, just throwing bits and bobs around the place, and I was like, yeah, I could use these, and I was like, oh wait, no, I can't. I still haven't found somewhere to use those like curtains. I need to do like a bohemian kind of room. But yeah, I wanted to use this, and then I was like, that's far too bulky, and I swear there was like another tiny one. So you can see me. Oh, and then I really like this, and I hadn't used it yet either, so that went on the wall there. Like half of my builds are just, oh, I haven't used that before, I'll chuck that in. But yeah, here we go. It's me taking that out and using this other one, which is slightly more compact and looked a little less in your face. But yeah, got a little bit of greenery. Got a mirror. There's everything a sim would need. And if they're with, so there's like, there is elements of like outdoorness. So there's lots of things to do outdoors, lots of things to do indoors. Social, you just have to get your Sims to chat. It's not really a very social house in terms of like parties and things, because there's loads of like, there's no rooms, it's very exposed. You can't really go to the loo without everyone seeing you. So yeah, that basketball, whatever it's called, hoop, that one doesn't stay. I liked it, and it instilled a sense of youth, but it wasn't working with the aesthetic I wanted to do. Although I wanted an outside area, I wanted to still make it family. Like, I didn't want to make it too family friendly. Like, yeah, this is a family eco build, but like, there's to an extent at which it is that. So here, just putting like a yoga mat and some meditation, and then I had to make some extra space to put the table because there wasn't really any room. It didn't fit in our little like two-way area. And then here you go, wanted to include a bonfire, which I know doesn't really make any sense because like pollution, but you can imagine that they don't use it very often, and they don't do anything bad apart from this. So, and and then I just went through and did a little bit of terrain painting. My favourite thing to do is put the brush on the biggest setting and to just go shh with the terrain paint tool with like all of the textures. I mean, it's not like the most logical way to do it, but it's the way I do it. And then I got some nice trees, and then put some more trees in and create like a little forest area on this side, which I really enjoy actually. I feel like if you had outdoor retreat, you could totally put a tent here, and like you could get your Sims to have like camping parties, and that'd be cool. But yeah, I'm just creating like a path here where you can like imagine the Sims have walking. Where the Sims have where the Sims have walked, so that's where it's kind of like trampled away the grass almost, but I like that it was hidden. And then I called it just eco, and then I put in some of the traits that I think it should have. So it's got sunny aspect, natural light, and whatever the other one was that I put in, bracing breezes, which means they get energized when they do exercise basically. Then just putting in the last couple of things on the roof, and here we are in the screenshots. Oh, I'm so happy with this build. It looks really nice. The roof turned out okay in the end. This, I mean, that's not the best shot. I mean, with zoom on the other side, are they better? No. But you can see they've got trees on, and the nature reflects off them, so I think that's quite cool. Here we go. Here's a screenshot down into the kitchen as soon as you walk in, and that is one of my favourite shots. Like the lounge area in that shot just looks so cool. The little other bedroom, not the kids' bedroom. Yeah. But yeah, this is the kitchen. Again, the living room, gorgeous living room. I'm totally going to recreate that look and put it in some other houses. But just as I have about a minute left, I just want to tell you to like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to my channel, do all of that YouTube stuff. And come back again, because I do builds. I have another one actually that needs editing and putting up, but I really like that house and I've got a lot to talk about with that house. But yeah, so I'm just zooming around. This is the garden, and then as per tradition, which it's not been very many videos, I'm going to leave you with the nicest view of the place that I've built. I think I do anyway, I hope so. Yeah, I do. So don't forget to download it off the gallery as well. OriginID, LoneSimmer 2000. Woo! Thanks everyone. Bye!